Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Well, fans, it appears Connor Floyd's time on The Young and the Restless has come to end. For those watching today's July 28th episode, that couldn't have been any more evident as Chance took his last breath. The actor's exit isn't a surprise, as it was announced last month that Floyd had landed a legacy recast role on Days of Our Lives to step into the character of Chad DiMera, previously played by Billy Flynn, who now plays Kane in Genoa City. Talk about a soap swap. So, how did it all go down? For those who didn't see the episode, Chance and Victor had been eavesdropping as Kane tried to get Carter to open up about what had happened to Damien. However, not wanting to face the music, and only wanting to escape, after Carter confessed that he'd killed Damien to clear Kane's path to Lily, she appeared and Carter grabbed Lily and held a gun to her. When Kane begged Carter to allow him to take Lily's place, he released her and aimed the gun at Kane. That's when Chance jumped in, but there was no reasoning with the madman. Just as Carter was about to shoot Kane, Chance tried to wrestle the gun away from him, but it went off and Chance was killed. While we're sad to see Floyd exit the role he's played since 2021, relive Chance's memorable moments, we can't wait to see him in Salem in the part that Flynn has occupied since 2014. As for Flynn, he's sure to continue to bring it, as Kane and the others face the fallout of Carter's actions. In a moment, destined to be remembered as one of the most poignant in the storied history of The Young and the Restless, fans gathered across the world glued to their screens as Genoa City said farewell to one of its most beloved characters, Chance Chancellor. With tear-stained cheeks and hearts heavy with grief, viewers watched as Chance took his final breath, bringing Connor Floyd's impressive tenure on the show to a bittersweet close. For months, whispers circulated across social media and soap forums. Is Chance leaving? Is Connor Floyd exiting Y&R? But no speculation could prepare fans for the raw and heartbreaking scenes that unfolded in the hospital room where Chance, critically injured, made his final peace with his family and with himself. A hero's journey, a hero's and Chance Chancellor's arc has always been defined by duty to his family, to justice, and to the greater good. Since his reintroduction in 2021, portrayed by the talented and charismatic Connor Floyd, Chance's character has evolved into one of the emotional anchors of the show. A man of quiet strength and moral complexity, Chance was a soldier, a detective, a husband, and most recently, a father figure trying to piece his life together in the wake of trauma. But in true soap fashion, nothing comes easy. And for Chance, the final act came in the form of a selfless sacrifice. Last week's cliffhanger left viewers breathless, a violent explosion at a covert operation Chance had been tracking for weeks, while rescuing a group of hostages, and a young child eerily reminiscent of his own son Dominic Chance shielded them from the blast. It was classic Chancellor heroism, but the damage was done. In Monday's episode, hospital lights flickered and monitors beeped as Nina Webster, Trisha Cast, Abby Newman, Melissa Ordway, and Victor Newman, Eric Bredin, rushed to his side. The emotional gravity was immediate. "I always thought I'd be the one waiting for you to come home," Nina whispered, her voice cracking. "I never imagined I'd be the one saying goodbye." Connor Floyd's swan song, a masterclass in subtlety. Actors don't often get the luxury of a slow burn goodbye, but Connor Floyd was given a canvas worthy of his talent. And he painted a final portrait of Chance with grace, heart, and restraint. In a series of flashback-laced monologues, Chance recalled his childhood spent at the Chancellor estate, his complicated relationship with Legacy, and his whirlwind romance with Abby. "I was never perfect," he murmured, hand trembling in Abby's. "But I tried to be good. I tried to be someone Dom could look up to." What followed was a series of tender goodbyes. Nina at his bedside, stroking his hair. Devin Hamilton Britton James standing silently in the hallway, guilt and grief etched across his face. And perhaps most moving, a final conversation with Victor Newman. "You did good, son," Victor said, grasping Chance's shoulder. "You were the kind of man this world needs more of." For longtime fans, the layering of these scenes carried the emotional weight of history. The Chancellor Newman Abbott lineage is the backbone of Y&R, and Chance's passing felt like the end of an era. Behind the scenes, the exit no one saw coming. Though rumors of Connor Floyd's exit had circulated, the show's producers managed to keep the specifics under tight wraps. In a rare move, the scripts for the final episodes were locked down, shared only with essential cast and crew. Director Sally McDonald helmed the farewell arc with sensitivity, leaning into shadowy lighting and long silences that conveyed the unspoken heartbreak. Speaking with Soap Opera Digest, Floyd reflected on his departure. "I knew from the moment I joined this legacy show that nothing lasts forever, but I never expected to fall in love with the role like I did. Chance was more than a character, he was a man constantly trying to do the right thing in a messy world. I think we all see a little of ourselves in that." He also praised his co-stars for their support during the final shoot, particularly Melissa Ordway, with whom he shared some of the episode's most gut-wrenching moments. "That last scene with Abby, where we just looked at each other and knew no words needed. I'll carry that with me for the rest of my career." Genoa City reacts. Shockwaves across storylines. Chance's death doesn't just leave a hole in fans' hearts, it leaves a massive narrative vacuum in Genoa City. The ripple effects are already unfolding. Abby Newman, whose journey with Chance was marked by IVF, heartbreak, and eventual divorce, is expected to undergo a major emotional reckoning. Will this loss push her closer to Devon Agonor, drive her into isolation? Nina, a fan favorite since the 80s, will face her second goodbye to her son. Her storyline is set to delve deep into grief, guilt, and the complex choices she made in raising Chance. Victor and the Newman family, always guardians of legacy, may be pushed to reevaluate their priorities. For Victor, Chance's sacrifice may be a mirror to his own past regrets, and Dominic, too young to understand the loss, becomes the latest child in Genoa City to grow up with a legacy forged by tragedy. Soap operas thrive on transformation. The death of a central character is a catalyst. And this one, it's seismic, the fans speak. A digital wake within minutes of the episode airing. Hashtags like #FarewellChance, #ConnorFloydForever, and #WireGoodbye flooded X, formerly Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram. Tributes poured in from fans, celebrities, and even former Y&R castmates. One viral post featured a side-by-side of Chance holding newborn Dominic and the final image of him whispering goodbye, from first breath to last. "You were love." Longtime fan account @YRForever tweeted, "Chance Chancellor didn't die. He lived, every moment, every choice. Thank you @Connor Floyd for making us believe." Even Daniel Goddard @Kane Ashby posted on Instagram, "Connor Floyd, you brought honor to the Chancellor name. Your performance was a gift to the fans. Respect." What comes next? Speculation is already swirling about how Chance's death may continue to drive storylines well into the fall sweeps. Could a mystery emerge surrounding the explosion? Was it truly an accident or something more sinister? After all, this is Genoa City. There are also whispers that Chance may not be gone forever. Soap operas have long flirted with the impossible: amnesia, secret twin brothers, covert government hiding. Could there be a door cracked open, just a sliver for a future return? When asked about this in a recent interview, head writer Josh Griffith smiled cryptically. "In soap operas, death is often a comma, not a period. But for now, Chance's story has been told. And it was a beautiful one. A curtain call worthy of legacy." As the screen faded to black, and the classic Y&R theme swelled beneath a tribute montage, one thing became clear: Connor Floyd's portrayal of Chance, Chancellor, will be remembered as a defining chapter in the show's long-running saga. In the world of daytime drama, it's rare to find a character who feels real, flawed yet noble, broken yet brave. Connor Floyd gave us that. He gave us a Chance worth rooting for, worth crying over, and ultimately, worth saying goodbye to. Tell Dom that his dad loved him more than the world, and that being his father was the greatest honor of my life. Chance Chancellor, final words, as fans dry their eyes and brace for what comes next. One truth remains: the young and the restless has lost a hero, but it has gained a legend. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Update World 24 YouTube channel for more update news.